Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Builder today. And today what we're doing, well, I'm glad that you asked it, guys, because today we are back on World of Warships console. That's right. And what we're doing on World of Warships console there, Tank, well, again, I'm glad that you asked because, well, there's a new line of ships that just came out for World of Warships console. It is the new Pan-European nations destroyers. It's the second line of destroyers for the Pan-European nation, and we're going to be taking a look at these ships like we usually do with all these type of videos that we do. I know that I have not really done much World of Warships content in lately and stuff. I've done perhaps the new battleship line for the Americans, but aside from that, I haven't really done in season. I'm sorry for that. I've just been too busy on other things, I guess you could say. Yeah. Okay. But still. Oh no 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 no! Whoa whoa. Okay. Quick on that finger finger. Your gameplay with not even one of the new ships. This is actually one of the old ships. But almost got gameplay there for you guys. But no, we don't want to get gameplay and we just want to show you guys the ships and stuff. And like always with these type of videos, we go through some of the stats of the ship and all of that, the armor. Even though they're the destroyers, you still want to know about the armor, right? Yeah, I mean, armor's everything to know about. Even though it's a destroyer and it's like a light tank in world tanks, uh, no armor's best armor in some situations. But definitely, though, guys, I do want to start doing more content for this game. So maybe we'll get some more ship reviews done down in the future again. Start that back up and maybe try to get some decent gameplay in as well. But guys, uh, I'm going to mention this part in each of my videos. If we can get up to 170 subscribers by the 15th of what's that month again? I said this in my live stream, which I will talk about that on a completely different video. By November 15th. Yeah, November 15th. If we can get up to 170 subscribers by November 15th, awesome. Prove to me together, guys, that we can do that. And of course, if you also want to support this channel out, this small YouTube channel of mine, I have a Patreon support, which will be in every video, which I have to go to all my other previous videos to leave the link inside. But yeah, definitely something is going to happen. And not sure why the game is starting to get a little fuzzy there, but okay. Huh. Must be the weather. That's what I'm going to bring it up. Alright, so let's get right into today's video and the ships that we're going to be talking about. So the first ship we're going to be talking about is the Tier 4, which these ships are in early access. If to get them, you'll need to play through the season and complete a couple challenges here and there to be able to get access to any of these ships. So we got the Tier 4, a Tier 5, a Tier 6, Tier 7, and even a Tier 8. But let's look at the Tier 4 first, because this is the ship that you're going to start out with once this line comes out completely. If you're grinding through this line once these ships are done, being completely in early access and stuff. So let's look at the ship. I mean, the ship itself, it's not a bad looking ship. I mean, as you can see, there's some torpedoes, like always. Destroyers always have torpedoes. It looks like one tube of torpedoes. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. I mean, how many torpedoes is that? That is about one, two, three, four. Four torpedoes. And it has four guns. So it doesn't have the most torpedoes in the world, but let's see what it looks like within the reality. So we have explosive shells and of course, the torpedoes. Then we have a damage control party, which consumer duration is 5 seconds, reload time is 40 seconds, and you get unlimited of these, which is always normal for a ship. Smoke screen, smoke generator, consumer duration is 20 seconds. Smoke screen dispersion time is 77 seconds. Reload time is 240 seconds, and a number of these you'll only get 2. Then we get the engine boost, which maximum speed is 5% more. Consumer duration is 100 seconds. I'm sorry. Reload time is 160 seconds, and you're going to get 2 of these. But you also get defensive AA firing. Average AA damage is 300%. consumer duration is 30 seconds, reload time is 180 seconds, and you can only get 2 of those. So specs. Our hit points is 9,800, and we'll talk about the armor in a little bit here. Our armaments, we get 120 mm 45 QF CPXV III, which I'm not sure what that Roman numeral is, which is the amount of guns you get. You get about 4 guns, 1 gun in each turret, so you get 4 different turrets with 1 gun in each one. Firing range is 8.9 kilometers. Yeah, 11 kilometers of tank, or whatever you were going to say. Yeah, that would be pretty high for a little destroyer. Reload time is 6 seconds. Turning time is 18 seconds. 8 max HE shell. Well, HE shells. Max HE shell damage is 1,900. Fighting sync chance is 9%. So this thing only carries AG. Wow. Okay. Wait, I know that because we just said. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Just forget what Tank said. Torpedoes, we get 533 mm QR Mark IV torpedoes, which we get 1 torpedo launcher, but we get 4 torpedo tubes within that, which we already said about that. Reload time is 75 seconds. Turning time is 7.2 seconds. Max damage is 62,000. No, 6,200. And torpedo detection range by sea is 1.6 kilometers. Torpedo range is 6 kilometers. Torpedo speed is 72 knots. AA, which I always personally me keep my anti-aircraft guns off with destroyers. That's in case if some aircraft is flying above me and I don't want that my AA to give me away, especially within the smoke and stuff. Yeah. 20 mm Auckland's Mark II-A gets 6 guns with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 22. Firing range is 2 kilometers. Then our max speed is 38 knots. Turning circle radius is 540, and rudder shift time is 4.3 seconds. Our detectability range by sea is 5.9 kilometers. Detectability after firing our main guns is 8.9 kilometers. When the ship is on fire, 7.9 kilometers. And then detectability range by air is 3 kilometers. After firing main batteries is 5.4 kilometers. And when the ship is on fire is 6 kilometers. Granted detectability range is 2 kilometers. And when while the ship detectability while firing in smoke is 2.1 kilometers. Oh my goodness. Tongue twister. Of course, the stats of the ship, which, is normal of a ship. But because I don't have the ship, so I can't really tell you guys show you guys any of my stats for the ship. But the armor. So the what is this? The armored groups. The fore and aft end armor bottom is 10. Um, The fore-end deck is 10. Deck is 10. Fore-end plating is also 10. Aftward ship is also 10. Bottom is 10. Aftward ship is 10 again. Aft-end deck is also 10. Aft-end plating is also 10. Okay, so everything right there is also 10. Superstructure armor. Top side plating is 10. Where's the button? Plating is also 10. Plating is again 10. Side plating is also 10. It looks like the ship might be just about 10, so guys. Main battery armor, side plates is 6, bottom plates is 6, top plates are also 6, and frontal plates are also 6. Not the best armor there. Visual ship part armor, deck is also 10, the athwart ship is 10, athwart ship is 10, bottom is 10, deck is also 10, and the armored belt is also 10 again. Which, with these type of ships, normally ships would get citadels, but because of destroyers being so lightly armored, their citadel really isn't that particularly much you really want. The best thing for countering any type of destroyer is just firing HE. HE will definitely hurt this thing a lot more than AP will. AP usually would through all of these ships or any type of destroyer, fighting AP is not the best. I mean, you can do it, you can damage them, but most of the time it's just either going to overpen and stuff like that. So yeah, But that is the Myovint. I am probably butchering that name pretty badly. But the next one is the tier 5, which is the stored. And which look that's not what we want. Let's look at this ship, and this thing actually looks like a beautiful beast. Looks like 2 gun turrets in the front, 2 gun torpedo launchers in the middle of the ship, so it gets more torpedoes, and another 2 more guns, which means its main firepower of its main guns is about 4 different types of guns. We'll have to see if this thing gets HE. And how many torpedoes does it get? About 4 torpedoes with 2 torpedo launchers. So that's about 8 torpedoes. Yeah, 8 torpedoes. Not bad, not bad. Sorry, I counted on my fingers. um, but loadout, we get air high explosive again. Oh, okay. So these ships might be just high explosive spamming kind of ships. Then we get, of course, your torpedo tubes or torpedoes. Then we get a damage control party. Consumer duration is 5 seconds. Reload time is 40 seconds. And of course, we get unlimited of these. Smoke screen generator. Consumer duration is 20 seconds. Smoke screen dispersion time is 81 seconds. Reload time is 240 seconds. And number of these is 2. We get a engine boost. Max speed is 5% more. Consumer duration is 100%, 100 seconds, and reload time is 160 seconds, in which we get only 2 of those. Then we get the advanced AA fire again, which again I would just wouldn't really say to use. I would just use the engine boost to get somewhere faster. But whatever way you want for your ship, that's up to you. Average AA damage is 300%. Consumer duration is 30 seconds. Reload time is 180 seconds, and you can only get 2 of these. And then our specs. Our hit points is 11,600. Not bad at all. And then our main batteries are 120mm 45 QF CP XXII guns, which again we get 4 gun turns with 1 gun in each one. Like we showed you, firing range is 9.5 kilometers. Reload time is 5 seconds. Turning time is 18 seconds. Max HE shell damage is 1,900, and firing saving chance is 9%. Okay. Torpedoes, we get 533 mm QR Mark IV torpedoes with 2 launchers with 4 torpedo tubes in each one. And like I said, about 8 torpedoes in the water. Please miscorrect me if I am wrong about that. Reload time is 75 seconds. Turning time is 7.2 seconds. Max damage is 7,533. Torpedo detectability range by sea is 1.6 kilometers, and torpedo range is 7.5 kilometers. Torpedo speed is 72 knots. Okay, that's not bad. Then we got our AA. We have looks like 2 different types of anti-aircraft guns. We have 20mm Orkland's Mark IIA AA guns. We get about 4 of them, with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 14. Firing range is 2 kilometers. Then we get the 40mm 56 OQF Mark V's. Looks like we get only 1 of them, which has 2 guns in each, or 2 guns in that one. Okay. Average damage per second is 12, and firing range is 3.5 kilometers. Max speed is 39 knots. Turning circle radius is 590. Order ship time is 4.2 seconds. Detectability range by sea is 6.5 kilometers. Detectability after firing the main batteries is 9.5. When the ship is on fire is 8.5. Detectability range by air is 3.2. When the ship is after detectability after firing the main batteries is 5.6. When the ship is on fire is 6.2 from the air, and then ground detectability range is 2 kilometers, and while firing in smoke is 2.3 kilometers. And of course, you know the stats. It tells you everything you know. The AI, arcade, standard, rank, arena, brawl, and freak cup. I know I probably should have did that with the other one, but now you know. But the armor. Now, this is probably the most recommending area to really know about. Or is it? Maybe for a battleship, but for a destroyer, we're still going to do it. The fore and aft end armor bottom is also 15. Not also. I don't know why I want to say also. The fore end deck is 16. The fore end deck is plating is also 16. The athwart ship is 16. Bottom is 15. The athwart ship is 16. Aft and deck is also 16. And aft and plating is also 16. The superstructure armor, top side plates is 10. The plating is 10. Plating is also 10. The side plates are also 10. And then we get the main battery armor. Side plates is 6. Bottom plates is 6. Top plates is 6. And frontal plates is also 6. We got the visual ship part armor. Athwart ship is 16. Athwart ship is also 16. Deck is also 16. Armor belt is also 16. And the bottom is also 15. Not also, but it looks like the most toughest armor on this ship will be the 16 meter thickness of armor. So again, HE destroyers are very weak against HE, but yeah, that is the unique stored. Which, what nation is the ship? I think that's Norwegian. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, I'm so sorry for saying that wrong ship. And the first ship, actually, what was the first ship? I think that's Turkey. Yeah, Turkey. I could be wrong. Please miscorrect me if I am wrong in the comments down below. And I am so sorry for saying the wrong nation if that is the wrong nation. But the next ship is the Grom, and this is Polish. I think that's the Polish flag. I could be wrong. I think that's the Polish Navy's flag, at least. I know the Polish main flag, but yeah. But the Grom, and again, let's just take a look at the ship. She looks pretty sexy. 2 guns in the front of the ship, 2 torpedo tubes in the rear of the ship, 2 gun turns in the back. So it has about 4 different gun turns all together with the ship. So not making it as a very, very bad ship. And overall, I gotta say my own opinion. Just such a beautiful ship. I actually do like how this ship does look. So, loadout. We got, of course, high explosive and torpedoes. Then we got our damage control party. Consumer duration is 5 seconds. Reload time is 40 seconds. And of course, we get unlimited of these. Smoke screen generator. Consumer duration is 20 seconds. Smoke screen dispersion time is 85 seconds. The reload time is 240 seconds. We only get 2 of these. And again, we get 2 different things here. We get the engine boost. Max speed is 5% more. Consumable duration is 100 seconds. Reload time is 160 seconds. Number of consumables, which we get only 2. Then we got the defensive AA firing. Average AA damage is 300% more. Consumable duration is 30%. 30 seconds, not 3%. I guess I got 3% in the mind. Reload time is 180 seconds, and number of them is only 2. Again, I would only go for engine boost, but you go for wherever you want to go for. If you want to go for that destroyer guy that wants to risk his life and live life hard, go for the AA build. You'll probably definitely be living life hard. But survivability with the specs. 12,900 hit points, not bad at all. We get 2 different types of guns here, which is the same type of caliber guns. Our main armament, which of course is completely different what it looks like. So our first one is 20mm WZ 34 36 Buford single gun, which you get one. So you'll get this is one of the turns is in the front of the ship with 1 turn with 1 gun. There you go. Now your other one is the 120mm VZ 34 36 Buford double, which means you get about 3 gun turrets. 1 is in the front, 2 is in the rear, and you get 2 guns in each one of those. Firing range is 9.7 kilometers. Reload time is 7 seconds. Turning time is 80 seconds. Max HE damage is 1,900, and firing saving chance is 9%. We got also our torpedoes, 533mm triple. So that's the type of torpedoes we got. We got 2, which means the 2 different torpedo launchers with 3 torpedo tubes inside them. Did we look at that? Hang on. Oh, yes. So you're not launching 8 torpedoes out in the water. You're launching about 6 torpedoes. So for this one, you get about 6 torpedoes instead of 8 being launched on left or right of the ship. So yeah, turning time is 75 seconds. I mean, no, tank, you messed up right there. Reload time is 75 seconds. Turning time is 7.2 seconds. I know some of you guys are probably typing in the comments saying, "Thank you, really messed up right there, bud." Max damage is 7,533. Torpedo detectability range by sea is 1.6 kilometers. Torpedo range is 7.5 kilometers, and torpedo speed is 72 knots. Then we got the AA, which looks like we get two different types of AA. 13.2 millimeter Hawkscast WZ 30 guns, which we expect we get 4 gun turrets with 2 guns in each one. Average damage per second is 14. I was going to say 16, but I stopped myself. Firing range is 1.2 kilometers. Then we get the 40 millimeter 60 Beeford M1936, 2 guns, turrets with 1 gun in each one of those. Average damage per second is 15, and firing range is 3.5 kilometers. Max speed of the ship is 41 knots, not kilometers, right? And my why do you think of kilometers too? I don't know. Turning circle radius is 610, and rotor ship time is 5 seconds. The detectability range by sea is 6.9 kilometers. Detectability after firing your main batteries from the sea is 9.7. When the ship is on fire is 8.9. Detectability range by the air is 3.4 kilometers, and when the ship is firing its main batteries is 5.8, and when the ship is on fire is 6.4. Grounded detectability range is 2 kilometers. When you're while you're firing in smoke is 2.4 kilometers. And again, of course, the stats, and then we got the armor. The fore and aft end armor is 15. The fore end deck is 16. Deck is 16. Fore end plating is also 16. The athwart ship is also 16. Bottom is 15. Athwart ship is also 16. Aft end deck is also 16. And aft end plating is also 16. We get the superstructure armor. Top side plating is 10. Plates is also 10. Plating is also 10. Side plates is also 10. Then we have the main battery armored armor. Side plates is 7. The bottom plates is 7. Top plates is 7. Frontal plates is also 7. And then we got the visual ship part armor. The deck is 16. The athwart ship is also 16. The athwart ship is also 16. The bottom is 15. Deck is 16. And armor belt is also 16. So, yeah, that is the Grom, the TL6 Pan-European destroyer. Now we are moving into the big boys. Or are we really in the big boys there, guys? Well, whatever way you want to say it. Nope, I'm pressing the wrong freaking buttons. And again, this ship doesn't look like it's that bad. 2 guns in the front with the 2 turrets with 2 torpedo tubes in the middle, and about 3 more guns near the back. And this nation, I'm sorry, I just don't know that flag. I am so sorry for whatever nation that is. Please let me know if you know what nation that is in the comments down below. I am so sorry for not knowing that nation. Especially the Navy part of a nation. But how many torpedo tubes do we get? About 3 torpedo tubes. So we get about 6 torpedoes in the water at the same time. So just like the previous ship, we get about 6 different torpedoes in the water. Load out, high explosive. So my guessing is, of course, yep, this whole ship line is definitely with high explosive. And I know I probably forgot to do something, did I? Most vegans probably realized it, and I just did too. The name of the ship is called Split. Split. Split? Sprite? Split. I think it just said Sprite. But yep, it is the Split ship. Of course, it gets torpedoes. Then we get a damage control party. Consumer duration is 5 seconds. Reload time is 40 seconds. And of course, you get unlimited of these. Then we get the smokescreen generator. Consumer duration is 20 seconds. Smokescreen dispersion time is 89 seconds. And reload time is 240 seconds. You can only get 2 of these. Okay. Engine boost, which again, we get 2 different things here. We get the engine boost. Max speed is 5% more, consumer duration is 90 seconds, reload time is 120 seconds, and can only carry up to 3 of these. Then we got the defensive AA firing. Average AA damage is 40% more. Consumer duration is 40 seconds. Reload time is 180 seconds, and can only get 3 of these. And then we got radar, which is a pretty good thing for a destroyer, especially if you're fighting against another destroyer that hides in smoke. Um, ship accostation range is 8 kilometers. Consumer duration is 10 seconds. Reload time is 90 seconds. And you get up to 3 of these. Oops, my bad. Nope, again, tank, it is very bad to do that. Then our specs, our hit points is 15,500. Okay. Main batteries is this time is actually more bigger guns instead of 120. I'm not saying 120 is bad because, a lot of main battle tanks gets 120s, but I think maybe at this tier we should definitely get something bigger because this is a tier 7 ship, which is a 140 mm 56 Skoda shelled. Skoda? Is this a Czech tank? Czech Republic tank? Tank? Ship! Okay, tank, you really lost it there, bud. 140 mm 56 Skoda shield, which we get 5 of these, which we just seen how many guns and 1 gun in each one. So 5 turrets with 1 gun each. Frame range is 9.9 kilometers. Reload time is 4 seconds. Firing time is 15 seconds. Max XG shield damage is 2,000. Firing saving chance is 10%. Then we get our torpedo tube launchers, 533 mm TR Mark IV. We get 2 launchers with 3 torpedo tubes in each one of them. So again, up to around about 6 torpedoes in the water. Turning time, actually, reload time is 75 seconds. Turning time is 7.2 seconds. Max damage, not max HG damage. No, I keep on messing up in mind. Is 10,700, which is comfortable at this tier. Torpedo detecting range by sea is 1.6 kilometers. Torpedo range is 8.5 kilometers. Torpedo speed is 76 knots. We get 2 different types of anti-aircraft guns. The first one is 13.2 mm Hawkscuss WZ-30. 6 of these, 6 gun turns with 2 guns in each one. Average damage per second is 21. Firing range is 1.2 kilometers. And then we also get the 40 mm 60 Beaufort M1936 guns, 8 gun turns with 1 gun in each one of those. Average damage per second is 60. Firing range is 3.5 kilometers. Our max speed is 41.5 knots. Turning circle radius is 640, and rotor shift time is 5.2 seconds. Then our detectability range by sea is 7 kilometers. After firing on main batteries is 9.9 kilometers. And while the ship is on fire is 9 kilometers. Detectability range by air is 3.5 kilometers. After firing your main batteries is 6.3 kilometers. And when the ship is on fire is 6.5 kilometers. Ground detectability range is 2 kilometers. And while firing in smoke is 2.8 kilometers. And of course, stats again, and then the armor. So the fore and aft end armor bottom is 20. So it looks like we get a little bit more armor. Fore end deck is 19. Fore end plating is also 19. Athwart ship is 19. Bottom is 20. Athwart ship is 19. Aft end deck is also 19. Aft end plating is 19. Then we have the superstructure armor. Topside plating is 13. Plating is 13. Plating again is also 13. And side plating is also 13. The main battery armor side plates is 13. Bottom plates is 13. Top plates is 13. Frontal plates is also 13. And then we have the visual ship part armor. Athwart ship is 19. Athwart ship is also 19. Deck is 19. Armor belt is also 19. And bottom is also 20. Okay, not bad at all. And that, boys and girls, is the split. The Tier 7 Pan-Europeans Destroyer. And last but not least is the last one of the line, which is the El Catations. I am probably butchering that name so badly, but it's the Tier 8 Destroyer. And it looks like we get 3 gun turrets in the front of the ship. That's something that a low-tiered cruiser would get, plus another 3 more in the back of the ship. Oh, wow. Huh. And that flag, again, I don't know it. I'm so sorry. But how many tubes do we have? So about 4. Do we get any on this side? Yes, we do. So you can't launch the same amount on both left and right of the ship. You can only launch a certain like 4 of them on left and then 4 on right. Right, is that 4? Yep, that is definitely 4 different torpedo tubes. So loadout, we got high explosive and also torpedoes. Then we have a damage control party. Consumer duration is 5 seconds. Reload time is 40 seconds. And of course, we get unlimited of these. You will get a smokescreen generator. Consumer duration is 20 seconds. Smokescreen dispersion time is 93 seconds. And I'm so sorry, guys, if you heard my dogs. They're just letting you guys know that they are still in the video. But like I was saying, smokescreen dispersion time is 93 seconds. Reload time is 240 seconds, and you can only carry up to 2 of these. And again, we get two different things right here. We get the engine boost. Max speed is 5% more. Consumer duration is 90 seconds. Reload time is 120 seconds. You can only carry up to 3 of these. Defensive AA firing. Average AA damage is 40% more. Consumer duration is 40 seconds. Reload time is 180 seconds. And carry up to 3 of these. Then we get radar. Ship accostation range is 8 kilometers. Consumer duration is 10 seconds. Reload time is 90 seconds. And number of these is 3. And why did I love the ship for? So specs. We got ourselves the survivability with hit points 17,300 hit points. Our main batteries is 140mm 50 BLP 1 gun. We get 6 gun turrets with 1 gun in each one. So we got 3 in the front, 3 in the rear of the ship. Firing range is 10 kilometers. Reload time is 4.2 seconds. Turning time is 15 seconds. Max extra shell damage is 2,000, and firing saving chance is 10%. Then we got our torpedoes, which is 533mm QR Mark IV torpedo launchers. 2 torpedo launchers with 4 torpedo tubes in it as well, which means we get up to about 8 torpedoes. But to be honest, like I said, because of where they're located at, you're not going to get all 8 torpedoes unless you give one side and then turn around and give the other side. Then you're going to have all 8 in the water. But by the time you get that done, either a cruiser is going to spank you pretty badly or something like that. But yeah, reload time is 75 seconds. Turning time is 7.2 seconds. Max damage is 10,700. Torpedo detectability range by sea is 1.6. Torpedo range is 9 kilometers, and torpedo speed is 80 knots. AA, we have 2 different types of anti-aircraft guns. We got the 20mm Auckland Mark IVs. We get 6 of them with 1 gun in each one. Average damage per second is 22. Firing range is 2 kilometers. And then we get the 76.2mm 50 Mark 34, which looks like we get 4 of these with 1 gun each one. Average damage per second is 59. Firing range is 4 kilometers. We get also the max speed is 42 knots. Turning circle radius is 720. And rudder shift time is 6.4 seconds, not kilometers. Oh my goodness. And the detectability range by sea is 7.1 kilometers. After firing your main batteries is 10 kilometers. And when the ship is on fire, it's 9.1 kilometers. The detectability range by air is 3.5 kilometers. After firing your main batteries, 6.3 kilometers. And when the ship is on fire, is 6.5 kilometers. And ground detectability range is 2 kilometers. And while firing in smoke is 2.9 kilometers. Of course, stats, like always, on every different type of ship. Then the armor, which, again, it's a very thing that you really want to know about armor on a ship. But the fore and aft end armor, bottom is 20. The fore end deck is 19. The athwart ship is 19. Fore end plating is also 19. The bottom is 20. Aft and deck is 19. Aft and plating is 19. And athwartship is also 19. Then we have the superstructure armor. Top side plating is also 13. Um, plating is 13. Plating is also 13. Side plates is also 13. Then we have the main battery armored mount armor. Oh my goodness. Side plates is 13. Frontal plates is also 13. Top plates is also 13. And then we have the visual ship part armor. Athwartship is 19. Athwartship is 19. Deck is 19. Armor belt is also 19. And the bottom is also 20. And that is it for the armor. And that is it for the El 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 Ca- Oops, my bad. El Catiaciones. I am so sorry if I am butchering that name there, guys. But that is the new ship line. Like I said, this ship line does start from tier 4 and ends at tier 8. There's no legendary ship yet of this line, but give Wargaming some time. They will be definitely be adding in the legendary ships for this new line. But that is the new destroyer line for the pan-European nation within World of Warships console. Let me know what you think about them. Are you excited for them? Or are you not so excited for these? Which ones do you like out of all of these ships? Which one do you think is going to be more fun for you? I'd like to know down below in the comments which one you like there, guys. And out of all these ships, and what I've done here with showing you guys these ships, which one do you think you might just enjoy more than the other one? Do you think you might like the tier 8 or the tier 7 or maybe the tier 6, 5 or maybe tier 4? Which one do you like? Which one do you think might be more fun for you? And what are you going to do? Are you going to wait till the ships comes out, grind through them, and maybe open the crates? Or are you going to open the crates and then perhaps hope you get these ships because it's not 100% guarantee of getting them, but are you going to be excited for getting them if you do get them out of a crate, or are you just going to wait a little bit and see what happens if you when they do come out of early access? Remember, next update, I believe it will be is when they will come out of early access. So yeah, but that is the new pan-European nations destroyers within World of Warships, there, guys. Like I said, I want to know what you guys think about these things. Do you think they're going to be fun? Do you think they're not going to be so fun, or are you just gonna be excited for another ship line to grind through? I'd like to know down below in the comments there, guys. But that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.